Dangerous, and boy, we're going to do something really exciting tonight. We got low fun here. We're going to get together here in a minute. I'm actually in the process of moving the carrier to go get him because I totally had forgot I left his ass back in another system. So he's stranded right now, so I'm moving the carrier to go pick his ass up. So if you would hit that heart button, follow, subscribe for some more Elite Dangerous. Again, our schedule is Mondays and Tuesdays. We play World of Warships Online, Legends, that is. And on Tuesdays, we play Elite Dangerous. On Thursdays, we play Ark, and that will change over time, but currently that's the schedule. My channel is Cap JLPs, and Loaf a Lot is Loaf a Lot 35. So I'm sending the carrier closer to you. You're going to have to jump to it, but it's going to be a minute or two. I'll keep watch on it. I'm going to go ahead and run ahead of the carrier, and I'm going to run down here to the system that we ultimately need to go to buy this Python, and make sure they have a Python before I jump the carrier down there.
All right, so I need to.
So you just hold
Launch.
it on for a minute. I mean, you can launch and fly around, but it's going to be immense. Unfortunately, it takes 15 minutes for the dang thing to spin up frame shifter. Casino City.
And Hickam here apparently didn't have no bullets, remember, so I'm out of bullets.
And you can get them on the carriers. Once you land on the carrier, you can refit. I'll get landed here at this space station. I'll check the time on when the carrier's jumping. What happens is, you know, you got a bookmark now for the carrier. Well, as it changes, that bookmark updates. So when it gets there, I'll tell you to go in, look for your bookmarks, and then you'll see the new spot where the carriers move. It takes a minute for the bookmarks to update once carriers move around. It's the advantage of having a Diamondback Explorer set up to jump. This thing can jump over 70 light years, so I can jump really fast. I can keep up with the carrier pretty easy. Carrier 500 light years, but it takes 15 minutes. I could jump, I don't know, it takes about 2 minutes to do a jump, so every 2 minutes I can do 70 light years. I think I can outrun a carrier pretty easy. But this thing is really engineered at the yin-yang. No weapons. It's only got a front seat, and I think it's a lawn chair. I had to get it as light as I possibly could so I could jump this far. Open this place has got a dang Python. So while we're doing all this, folks, if you're watching, we're actually trying to get him fast track to elite on trade. So we're going to get him a Python, set it up to haul shit. Then we're going to go find some gold. I'm going to buy a shit ton of gold, put it on my ship, and then I'm going to jump to where he can sell it for the most money. And then he's going to pack it off and sell it to make money. And once you sell about 2 billion credits worth, you'll get elite. And once you get elite, you actually get a permit to go to Shannara Detra. That place has every ship and every module, and there's a discount. So it's cheaper. And you don't have to do what I'm doing right now. Jump 3-4 damn places to find what I'm looking for. And this is just the ship. You know, I hope they have all the modules we need to set it up to all 3. If not, then we got to jump somewhere else to buy the damn modules. It's very aggravating. Getting to elite should be one thing you want to try to do, and in one category as quickly as possible. Not pretty much trade.
So
if you got a buddy with
basically
the
what he's saying is he's trying to set me up where I can just go to Walmart and not have to go to specialty shops.
So if you got a friend with a fleet carrier and a pocket full of money, it's a quick and easy way to get Elite. And if you start messaging me saying, "Hey, can you do this for me?" No, because I don't have an endless supply. It will eventually run out. So, kind of reserved for friends only.
And me. And don't ask me to do it either, because I have no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, it's pretty boring at the moment because you're just kind of waiting. But if you think about it, in space, you're going to be waiting a lot, waiting on this, waiting on that. So this game is really more simulation than video gaming, really. Six minutes till jump.
I don't know. I'm rolling full throttle away from Hickam Base.
Out into the
Got no idea where I'm headed towards.
I'm landing at this place, checking the shipyard. And I hope they got one. Python. Damn Python. How much money do you have? This Python ain't cheap. Holy shit.
Let's see.
Look at your right panel.
X right. 133.
33 million. So the Python's 55 million.
No, million. Yeah, million.
I want to buy one. I've got like 4. I'll just sell him one down. That's the good part. So if you buy a ship, you get most of your money back. So I'm just going to buy it and see if they have the components. That's what I'm doing. But a tip, always sell the components out of the ship first, then sell the ship. You actually work more. Optional internal cargoes. Fives. Transfers off that to the floor. Transfers off that to 5. Transfers off that to the other 5. I got 626 M's. Cargo bags. 6 E's. Yes, they've got them. Okay, so we can fully outfit this thing. So, at least for freight, short range freight. Sail it.
I'm just going to head toward this red cloud.
Okay, thank you. Because I need to kind of walk you through what to do before I sail this back. Minutes, 50 seconds, still jump. Access has been restricted due to an upcoming 2-minute warning.
Sure, there's no place that I should be pointing towards.
Oh, it will be in a minute, but I mean, I can't tell you till the carrier gets there. I'll get a message once it's actually in system. And I'm going ahead and I'm heading that way. It's only 2 jumps for me to meet the carrier there when it gets there. And I'll ride back over here with you.
I don't know how much difference it would make, but it'd suck if I'm going the opposite direction right now.
Hey, you're going to do a jump into hyperspace, so it doesn't really matter. I'm jumping into the gauntlet now. It's only 1 jump for me to get there. Okay, the aircraft carriers. The aircraft carrier. Play World of Warships too much. The fleet carrier has arrived. So if you go to your galaxy map, left panel.
Galaxy map.
Yeah. And then you bumper over to your bookmarks.
Bookmarks, yes.
And you should see a bookmark that's labeled 0 USS Gettysburg.
Yep.
And then plot your route there. So click on it, plot your route there.
Plot route. Okay. Plot route.
And line your compass up.
Route plotting failed.
What?
Oh, never mind. Never mind. Action map. Alright. Is this Gettysburg? That. Yeah, it won't let me.
Son of a bitch.
That's what it is.
It ain't that far of a damn jump. But that ship you got, it probably can't fucking jump this far, and I can't get back in that system because there's too many fleet carriers.
Well, this just kind of turned into a cluster, didn't it?
I guess from now on, we never stay at the space station. I guess it was just so late last time. I was like, this deal.
bookmarks. Damn it. How do we do that? Plot route. Plotting route. 58%. Route plotting. Why is it taking me to HIP 6108?
Shouldn't be. It should be taking you to a system next door to Nagolin.
Galaxy map. Gettysburg. Plot route is red. Won't let me plot the route, but it keeps this HIP 6108 keeps popping up, and it keeps trying to make me plot a route there.
If you'll bring up your galaxy map and you see Nagolin and then you see Manani right over to the northeast of Nagolin, there's a system COL 285 sector LHM C7-10. Do you see that?
Huh?
Or you got your galaxy map open?
Yeah.
And then you see Nagolin. That's where you're at.
No, I see HIP 6108. Location, Gollum. Okay, now I got back. Okay, now I'm back into Gollum.
So you see Nagolin on your galaxy map?
Yeah, God almighty. I clicked on the Gollum and it took me back. Now it's taking me right back to the frickin'. Okay. It's bound and determined for me to be at HIP 6108.
I don't know why. If you, well, that's a lot of fucking shit to type in. If you bumper over to your, like in the galaxy map, bumper over to 3 little dots, and you click in the search there, and you put in Nagolin, N-G-A.
Well, it says current location, selected location, HIP 6108.
Yeah, I don't know why it's keeping an old route to where I was a long time ago or something. I don't know why it's not up. But you can search for Nagolin, and it'll center your map on Nagolin, and the star that we're going to is right next door. So if you open your galaxy map and you bumper to the 3 little dots, you can search for Nagolin.
Yep, I did that. And now I'm back right next to Manani.
Yeah, so right over from Manani, there's another star, COL 285 sector LH-M C7-10.
Yeah.
So if you go to that star with your cursor and then select that as your route or plot route, that's where the carrier. That should be just one jump.
Plot route. Okay. I hit clear route? Plot route. I think it's failing.
You think
well,
it's
no, okay. Maybe it's working. Okay. Current location, Nagolin. Selected location, that big long ass place. Alright, so maybe it took that time.
So then if you hit B there a couple of times, you should have a, a compass reading that you need to get in front of you, and then you should be able to tap Y and jump.
I've got one. Now, let me get her centered. Yeah, there she is. Now Y this, right?
Y, yeah.
Now it's lined up.
Frameshift drive charging.
Charging. Look, folks, I'm a dumbass. I can't remember half this shit. So, luckily for you, you get the benefit of my dumbassery.
Sometimes those bookmarks just don't keep up when the carrier's moving. And that should jump you into this system. And once you're not going to hit the star, go back to your navigation, bring up the system map. And you should see there on like the second planet, there's like some green bookmarks.
I gotta go back to what now?
System map.
Oh shit.
Once you're not going to run into the star, make sure you're not running into the star.
I'm not gonna run into the star, I don't think. Alright.
And you might be able to see it just under navigation. You may not even have to go to your system map. You may see KYRG UST Gettysburg listed as a contact. I don't know how far away you are though, so it may or may not show up.
Alright, do I need to go back to the system map or?
Well, if you go to navigation on your left-hand panel, you may see it right there listed as a contact. KYRG bracketed UST Gettysburg.
Do I need to go to contacts? No contacts in range.
No, just navigation. Under that navigation tab, it may be showing you some stuff and it may not. It depends on whether you've scanned this system before, probably. If you don't see anything there, you'll have to go to your system map.
There's a fleet carrier.
Yeah, there's a shit ton of them. And that's what you're looking for. You're looking for the KYRG UST Gettysburg.
Another fleet carrier. Oh, there's a UST Gettysburg.
There you go. So if you just, click on that with A, then you can set that as a selection or whatever. Just select it with that first box and it should point you towards the Gettysburg. And you just head there. You're still in Super Cruise,
what?
So you just...
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Alright. So now that's my compass, right?
Mm-hmm.
Gettysburg, yep, there she is. Alright, now I gotta hit double bumpers, right?
Yeah, 10 seconds out, you just tap double bumpers. Don't hold it, just, tap them both. And you'll see it pull that throttle back to the bluish, and then that pretty much auto throttles at that point. All you got to do is keep that circle in the center of your screen. If you stray too far left or right, you won't see why, so you got to keep that circle right in front of your screen.
Double bumpers.
And when you're approaching like that and you're looking, you see the yellow circle. If it ever turns dashed, it means it's on the other side of the planet, so you'll have to go around. Just keep that in mind. If it goes dashed, you're going to run into something if you keep going straight at it. And once you're really good at doing those double bumpers, you can actually wait till 7 seconds. If you want to get where you're really good, because if you miss that 7 seconds, you're going to fly past.
That planet screwed me up, but it's working itself out.
Yeah, you getting those gravity wells. I was watching your stream there.
Why?
Then once you're within 7.5 kilometers, we got a request docking.
Thank you for visiting our carrier. We hope you
Zero
find what you're
throttle.
looking for.
Alright, how do I ask for docking?
Left panel.
Left panel.
Then you bumper to contacts.
Okay.
Access granted. Proceed to your allocated path, Commander. Docking request confirmed.
I had that down last time. I forgot again.
Did you get landed?
I'm landing. Auto dock in progress.
I went ahead and sent the jump, so I was hoping you got it. Shannon.
Landing gear deployed.
Contact confirmed. Commence shutdown. What can we do for you, Commander?
We can separate parties, so we're not talking over you.
You had bullets. I filled up with bullets and fuel.
Trade.
Do I just sit here or go to hangar?
You can go ahead and go on down to the hangar. Elite Dangerous. Do some smash trucking.
If he's dead, there's no point in inviting him to the party.
Command, we're commencing routine maintenance checks on deck 5.
13 minutes. Man, I wish this was faster, but it used to be 30 minutes, so I guess, I can't complain too bad. I'm thinking 2 minutes is plenty of time.
5 minutes with a 2-minute warning.
If you could get out and walk around, go to the bar, get something to drink, hang out, it'd be all right. No, you gotta stare at the little wall.
Command, reports are coming in from Delta Squad. Be on the lookout for smuggler traffic in the area.
So we're gonna jump to this place, and then we'll get off and land at a space station, and then you're gonna buy a Python and outfit it, and then fly back to the carrier, and then we'll have your other ship transferred from that system to the carrier. So both your ships, will be on carrier at that point. And then we'll jump down to this one place where we're gonna buy some gold. buy a lot of gold, take it over and sell a lot of gold. I was hoping we might get some help packing it on so it would be faster, especially these pythons. They don't hold as much as a Type 9. They slow. But I think last time when Joe did it, he actually had to do it in a Python. I think when I helped Solo do it, he had to do it in a Python. And then when Greg did it, he had to do it in a Python. So I think it's about normal. You look up where you can get the stuff at, and all your big platforms, which can handle the Type 9, that they don't have enough. You find a station that's got a shit ton of tonnage to sell, and it's always on a medium pad. And the best hauler for a medium pad is a Python. Python's pretty versatile. Like I said, I think I had 4. I was probably stretching that a bit, but I think I do have 3. No kidding. I've got one set up for hauling, one set up for passenger hauling, and then I had one set up for mining. I may have sold it because I think I switched to a crate and started using a crate Phantom or a crate Mark II, I guess, for mining, because it was more agile than the Python. The Python was originally, if you read it's kind of like World of Warships. When you look at these ships, it tells you this background story of when they were manufactured and what they were manufactured for and all that. And the Python was actually a fighter, but it was made like 160 years ago or something. And every ship we fly, really, there's only like 2 or 3 ships that were actually fairly new, been created fairly recently. Most of them have been kind of like a Cessna. Right now, if you go buy a Cessna, you can buy a Cessna that was made in the 40s. You can also buy a Cessna that was made this year, and it's the same damn airplane. They're the same. They change some, but not a huge amount. Same way with these. So I don't know. I've never really fought in a Python, so I don't know. I've drove them, and they do flip end over end pretty slow, so it's hard to get on target. But they're pretty tough. They're tanky. Jumping in 8 minutes. Slow going. Slow.
Eight minutes. Okay.
Roger.
I thought Buddy would have helped us with this.
Yeah. Yeah, I talked to him the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll help you. I'll just do it. That way you don't have to spend your money." I was like, "No, I will do it together." And he's hung up on that 7 Days to Die. He loves them zombie games. Him and Joe both. They kind of creep me out.
I like
I
zombie
played
games.
that 7 Days to Die a long time ago. It might be on what you call it. It's not. It's not been in development for a few years, so it's kind of oldie goldie.
I haven't played 7 Days
The company actually went out of business, and the servers just shut down, so you couldn't even play it. And then another company bought them, and I know there's some purchased DLCs out there now, so maybe they're actively developing it again. But it's real clunky.
Well, it's in the Game Pass, so I'm assuming, I'm just assuming that probably Microsoft owns it. One of them studios that they bought recently.
Yeah, I can't remember. I just played it the other day, and I can't remember because I was looking at the splash screens to see which ones were new. Because I know they switched hands, but now I can't remember which ones they were. It's a pretty interesting game. We played it a lot, and we started over once because the game crashed and we lost everything. Um,
And
but
that would
it's
be it
you
for me.
basically it's yeah, and the other thing is you can only play 4 people. And of course, I play with the same guys, so Greg, Mike, Jaeger, I don't think played with us at the time, but Joe, Buddy, Corey, which you never played with because he didn't play World of Warships. He's like one of my really good friends. That's his son. It seems like there was maybe one other, so that's 6. So we couldn't play together because it was only 4. So that kind of killed it. It's like I don't like playing it. We all can't play it, so we ended up just quitting. But basically, they throw you out there with nothing, and it's you got to survive. So you think Ark's nothing. Ark's easy peasy surviving compared to that game. You gotta get your water. You gotta boil your water, treat your water, get the jars, make the jar, fill the jars, and then you got like, oh, I'm thirsty. Well, you got to drink 8 damn bottles of water to get your thirst back up. Then you got to make some kind of food, and you can garden it or grow it, or you can loot it or whatever. And that's just food and water. Then you got to have shelter, and you got to make guns, weapons, ammo, all that shit. They wear out really fast, so then you got to figure out how to upgrade the weapons so they last a little longer and do more damage. But then it's called 7 Days to Die because on the 7th day of the game, you get a blood moon and the zombies attack. So whatever little base you've built in that first 7 days has to withhold a zombie horde attack. And then if you make it through that, then it starts that cycle over. So every 7 days, you get a horde attack, and it keeps getting harder and harder. And we ended up making this huge thing out of reinforced concrete and steel, like a pyramid. And you can dig. So I had tunnels dug out, but you had to go down into the tunnels and then up into the pyramid. So the only way in the pyramid was from underground. So the zombies would be trying to get in the pyramid to break in during the 7th day. So. But Buddy and Joe, they both love running around looting shit. So they just love running around and looting crap.
Are you in there with other people?
Well, you can only play 4. So
Yeah, but I mean, is there
no,
other people in there? The ones you're looting, are you looting other people?
I think there is like some towns that have NPCs that you can buy stuff from, but I really don't remember if you see anybody other than just zombies and the people you're playing.
Okay. That do. I don't. I'm not big on those games where people come loot my crap.
Yeah, they can. The zombies can come destroy everything. And like if you build these cabinets or lockers or whatever to keep your stuff in and sorted, if they break those, that's all your shit. So if they get in and just wreck your base, there's all your shit's gone. And that happened to us once. And then when we survived that night after just it was kind of fun because I mean they were coming at us everywhere. We ended up getting on the top of the roof of this house, and we're all like trying to stay on the roof and shooting at them. They're trying to climb up the damn walls and shit. We finally made it through the night. It was like we got to find a better place, and then we ended up building our own place that could withstand it. But it took a lot we played a lot. Getting ready, phase 2. Firing up those engines. And then they got these zombie dogs. They're Doberman pinchers. All of the dogs are Doberman pinchers. They just come running out of nowhere to scare the absolute shit out of me. Every time. Here they come. You roo, roo, roo. Next thing you know, they're around your neck,
Maintenance
dragging
crews
you
have
down.
signed off. All scheduled work has been placed on hold until the jump is complete. All crew, prepare for carrier jump.
And they infect you. You know, if the zombies
Attention all
hit you or
ships.
the
This
dogs
carrier
bite you.
is about to engage the friendship
They
drive.
infect you, and then you've
Please
got,
move to a safe
you just
distance.
start losing health until you can get a cure.
1 minute.
Yep, we jumping.
Frame shift. Okay. All this
Yes,
time I
she
kept
went
thinking
to
it was saying friendship drive.
You're not the only one. Everybody even jokes about it. They call it the friendship drive.
Yeah, up until just now, I thought that's what it was saying. Friendship drive.
Yeah, that's you can go
Attention.
any of the forums and
Counting
look
down.
up. People joke about it. They call it the friendship drive.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I guess horns make noise in space. I hear them. Ding, we're here. So if you look at your left panel, and you go under the system map, way out there to the right, you can see where the aircraft carrier is, and right above the aircraft carrier, fleet carrier, is Kasani City. That's where you need to go. So if you just select that as your destination and take off.
What?
Which part?
Which planet am I looking at?
Way out to the right.
Way out to the
You
right.
should see like some icons. It looks like a bookmark and stuff. That kind of generally means that's where the fleet carrier's parked.
Okay, I see Gettysburg.
Yeah, so right above it, there's a space station called Cassini City.
Okay.
And if you move your cursor there and hit select, that'll set your destination there.
Okay.
Then you just need to take off, head that way, and then go hit Y to go into Super Cruise.
Auto lock.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing clamps disengaged. You have liftoff.
Is it on the other side of this planet? Because it's dotted.
If it's dotted, yeah, then you'll have to fly around. Yeah, so you're at the point, you know, away from it out into space.
Speed restrictions have been lifted. Flight
Make sure you're
control
pointing way
signing
away
off.
from that planet. You don't want to see any of that in your. And then if you hold Y, once you're out of ass lock, hold Y and push up on your D-pad to go into Super Cruise.
Hold Y and what?
Just hold Y, and you'll see an option there to push up on your D-pad for Super Cruise, I'm pretty sure. If you hold Y, you'll see your options.
4, 3, 2,
And once you get to Super Cruise and get a little speed, then you'll be able to turn back to the right and see that without seeing the planet. You want to try to get away from the planet's gravity well so you can get some speed going. You don't want to dip down where that circle above the planet. You don't want to get anywhere near that. That'll pull you out of Super. You see your speed's not increasing a lot, and it's because that damn planet's got you hung.
It's increasing pretty damn good.
I'm 10 seconds behind you.
Okay. Now I must have got around it because I see Cassini City. I need to, is this a double bumper situation?
Yeah.
I think I just passed a couple of ships. All right.
Once you're within 7.5 kilometers or less, it's not there. Best up could be
This is a weapon-free zone, Commander. Acts of aggression will not be tolerated. Request approved. Cleared for landing on docking bay 1-4. Automated docking approved. You may now handle the control.
Okay. I think my damn weapons are out.
yeah, that'll get you in trouble.
Game said weapons free zone.
landing gear deployed.
We extend a warm welcome to new Russian business meeting and ambitious journey.
Then
commander.
once you get landed, you want to go to the shipyard, like area, station services, and then shipyard. And you want to look for the Python.
I don't see shipyard. See commodities market, mission board.
Over on the right.
Okay. Shipyard. Sidewinder.
Python.
Yeah. Go. I'm gonna make this move. Okay,
Choose
there
your
we go.
left stick.
Viper, Cobra, Viper, Diamondback, Keelback, Python. Alright, I found Python.
Okay, and then you go over to the purchase options.
Okay,
And you want to purchase it and keep your ship. You don't want to sell them your ship. You want to keep that one for now.
store current ship.
Yeah. And once you've got it purchased, you'll want to go to the outfitting. I don't know if you need to go back to the menu, but you got to go into outfitting.
Yep.
It's also on the right side.
I'm assuming it's put me in this ship, right?
Yeah.
Outfitting. Hard points, utility mounts.
So just go to hard points and anything you got, sell it. You don't need those stinking weapons. It's just a space truck.
So sell the 1F pulse laser.
Yeah. They
Oh.
give you stock shit that ain't worth shit anyway. And once you get everything sold,
That was all there was,
You
just
want
them two.
you go to utility mounts.
Okay.
And then on the bottom two, specifically the bottom two, you want to see if you can purchase a point defense turret.
Buy what?
Should be called points. So if you click on them, you go to shop. Should see something that's like a 0 maybe or 0-1 point defense turret.
I see chaff launchers, ECMS, e-seek launchers, kill warrant scanners, wake scanners, shield boosters, pulse wave analyzer, and manifest scanner.
Well, they don't have any, son of a bitch. Oh, we'll worry about that later then. Why you want those is they can, like a pirate, if they get after you, they can send these hatch breaker limpets, and they're drones that fly up and break your hatch. And if they break your hatch, you'll lose cargo. So the point defense turrets will shoot those little drones, so it's pretty helpful to have those on your haulers. And you have them on the bottom because your cargo hatch is on the bottom. So you put your turrets down there where the cargo hatch is, and it kind of helps them. If they ain't got them, they ain't got them. So then go to Optional internal. And I'm kind of watching your stream, see where you're at. So if you'll notice at the top in those 2 6 slots, they've got 5 cargo racks.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 5 in a 6 slot. So what you want to do is you can notice your 5s are empty.
One is.
Well, one of them is, and the other one's got a 4 slot in it. So if you go down to that 1 5 that's got something in it, and you click on it, and it'll give you option over there, transfer options, and you can say swap. And then you want to swap that 4 to the actual 4 slot.
Okay, done.
And then you want to do that to both of those 6s. So you want to move both of those 6s to your 2 5s. So move the top one, then move the second one.
Done.
And then sell that 6 shield generator you got.
Okay.
And then once you've got the shield generator sold, buy another 6 size cargo rack.
The 64.
So so you all 3 of your 6s you want 6 cargo slots in. So you're gonna buy 3 of them.
Okay.
So now you should have the 3 6 cargo slots, 2 5 cargo slots. And then where that 4 is, sell the 4. We actually need to put I don't like running without shields, so we need to buy a shield generator, and the smallest one we can purchase for this to match our hull is a 4. So if you go to that 4 slot and then look for shield generators, hopefully they got some.
Nope. There we go. Shield generator. Looks like the biggest thing they got is a 3A.
I'm waiting for your thing to catch up. And I can't remember if we sorted yours by size or not. Looks like all they got's an A.
Class rating. Sort results. Class rating.
I don't think it'll let you put a 3A on it. You can try to buy it, but I think it's going to tell you that your mass is too big for a 3.
It let me put it on there.
Wow. Okay, so then go ahead and swap that down into a 3 slot. And then buy that 4 rack back. We want to put as much shit as we can on here. The shield's really just in case you smack into something while you're landing or something. Because
I've
it
got
really
two
ain't
threes.
gonna help. Yeah, so that 4 though, you want to put that 4. You bought a 3 shield generator.
Buy back
You want
soul
to put that
items.
in a 3 slot, and then buy the 4 cargo rack. It holds more. It's twice as much, like 16, I think.
Do I need another? I still got an empty 3. Do I need another shield generator? Or
Well, you need another cargo rack. We're just going for car. You can only have 1 shield generator. We're trying to pack as much shit on it in a run as we can.
another cargo rack, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, now don't let me do an E. Cap of 8. Alright. I've got a generator, 8, 16, 2 32s, and 3 64s.
Right, so in your 2 slot, what's in your 2?
I don't have a 2. Oh, yeah, I guess I do, don't I? A 1E cargo rack.
So sell that and get a 2.
Uh-oh. You'll permanently lose this module and you cannot undo this action. I probably said that before, but I didn't pay no attention. Cargo rack. Alright, and then in the ones, I got a Super Cruise Assist and a Planetary Approach Suite.
Yeah, so sell that Super Cruise Assist, and hopefully they have a docking computer, because that ship doesn't have a docking computer. Oh, I hope they have a docking computer.
Alright, what am I looking for?
Should be an advanced docking computer.
Nope. Flight assists.
Flight assist. Yeah, it's under flight assist.
Advanced docking
was-
computer.
I was waiting for your stream to catch up so I could see it.
Alright.
I was getting worried there. So now you got
Planetary Approach
3
Suite.
6s, 2 5s, 4, and then you've got a 3, and then you've got your 3 shield generator, right?
Yep.
Then you got a 2, and then you got your advanced docking computer and a planetary.
Planetary Approach Suite, yeah.
So now if you hit back and you go to core internals,
I got a 5C fuel tank. 6 is sensors. 7 is power distributor. 4 is life support.
yeah,
5
scroll all
is
the way to the
friendship
top. Let's
drive.
work our way from the top down.
Alright, top is lightweight alloy bulkheads. 1.
Yeah, that's fine.
Power plant.
Oh, this has got a 7 slot. Wow, I didn't. Man, that's cool. So see if you can upgrade the power plant. I guess that's in your 7. Why yours is out of order? Oh, I see. So see if you can swap that for like a 7D as a dog.
Exchange or
Got this
store.
one. You can just exchange it.
Done.
The reason you want the D is it's lighter.
Okay.
Gives you a little more power too, but mostly because it's lighter. And then on your thrusters, see if you can upgrade those to a D. And of course, you're looking for the same class, so you're looking for it's a 6 slot, so you want 6 thrusters.
Nope.
So much. And then your frame shift drive, if you can't do that, see if you can upgrade your frame shift drive. Hopefully they got a 5A.
Nope.
Probably not.
3A.
Do they have any 5s?
Nope.
5.
3 is the biggest.
Yeah. And then for the life support, you can see if you can get a D in that.
Get an A.
That's too heavy. And then, since we can't do anything there, your power distributor, see if you can get a 7D there. Probably not.
Yeah, I can get a D.
So go ahead and do that. Sensor, see if you can get a 6D.
Yep.
That. And then the fuel tank, you just leave it alone. We want to keep the fuel tank. Gotta have a gas tank.
Okay.
So that's it. Be ready to take off and come back to the carrier. So if you'll look at your navigation panel once you get out of those menus, to your left panel, you may actually just kind of use your D-pad and scroll around there and see if you see the Gettysburg already.
Lock destination.
Yep.
Okay.
And you can take off and head back this way. Now we're gonna jump down here and see if they got freaking really do have shit we can buy.
Landing gear retracted.
Landing coupler disengaged. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
Why is this guy Russian?
It may be an imperial space.
Russians everywhere, ain't they? Launch complete.
Oh man. Typed all that shit in the wrong screen. I gotta do it again.
Bitches on the other side of the thing. I need to go back to Super Cruise, don't I?
Yeah.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Slow down.
Yeah, don't pay no attention to that. Thinks you want to land at the planet. Or just want to get around it.
Yep.
Fly past.
Yep.
Super shame.
There we go.
Commander, welcome to our carrier. Attention, this carrier has scheduled a hyperspace jump. Please conclude any outstanding business in the system prior to departure.
Coming in.
They got it figured out. I need my day. Getting her knocked down. Get the request dock.
Scan detected.
Permission granted. A landing pad has been assigned to you. You have been cleared for approach. Feel free to relax. Your docking computer is in control.
Landing gear deployed.
We're about to jump, right?
Yeah, man, set the thing.
So I'm gonna go ahead and get in the hangar once I land.
Roger.
Roger.
Roger, roger.
Landing successful. Clamps engaged. Enjoy your stay with us.
Okay.
You made it.
Start full, repair full. 13 credits for fuel.
Yeah, I'm making a killing off that fueling. At $24 million a week for upkeep. They think you're going to make money selling fuel and bullets. So then we're jumping down here. We're going to go to this little bitty station that's kind of like that one we landed at on the Golan. And we're going to be buying gold. We're going to buy as much as we can. You want to pay attention to your buyback, so you never want to get below about 2 or 3 times what your buyback is, so don't buy too much.
Alright, what's my buyback? Where's that at?
Right
screen?
Right panel. Yeah, it's right under your balance of how much money you got. It says rebuy cost.
It says 12,000. Has that updated? Because my money balance is not.
Maybe not. Go ahead and go into carrier services. and then go to shipyard,
Attention all passengers. This carrier
and then bumper over to ship transfer, and you should see that you've got a
Shipyard.
Viper.
You say go to shipyard?
Yeah, shipyard. And then bumper over to ship transfer. And you want to transfer that Viper. So if you click on the Viper and click transfer, it'll transfer it to the carrier.
Transfer
And it's
to this
cheaper to do it
location.
right now. Yeah, it's cheaper to do it right now before we move.
Okay.
And that'll just transfer it here, so you'll have both your ships will be here. And you still got a Sidewinder somewhere, but I wouldn't worry about transferring it. Shit.
That
Or
damn
you may already have.
Viper's not coming for almost 5 minutes. Are we still going to be here?
Yeah, it actually tracks you down. It's all digital, so it's really not flying through space. But yeah, we got 8 more minutes before we leave. I've worried Greg to death doing that. Because I'd like for them, they know how to land and everything. So like as soon as they get done outfitting, or right before they get done outfitting, I'm already jumping the ship. Like, you better hurry your ass up and get on. Or I'm gonna transfer my ship, but I'm like, you can transfer it, it'll be all right. I don't know why the balances aren't updating. I know we didn't notice that the other day. They weren't updating. My rebuy cost is 700 grand. And I'm in a Python. Mine's engineered, so I know it's worth a little more money.
5 minutes.
I would still think it would be close.
Well, mine is 12,617, but it's still showing I'm got 133 million too. So
Yeah. I just don't think it's updated yet. Probably still looking at your buyback of the Viper.
what's a commodities market? Where do you get a paint job?
You have to do that. I don't know if you can do that here or not. But that would be under livery. Yeah, I guess you can. So we're over on the right side, that's right beside the outfitting, it's livery. But now your paint jobs do cost money. That's the only thing that costs money. You do get some free arcs. So if you play every week, you could eventually buy a free paint job. But it's not like World of Warships. If you were to spend $5, you could get a paint job, you could get this, you could get that, you can get a whole lot for $5. It's not like World of Warships.
Greetings, Commander. This
But you get, I want to say it's 400 a week.
Commander. Greetings, Commander.
So if you do, you get in and play, kind of like World of Warships. You know, if you get in and do a few things, you get some green stars. You're gonna get
Greetings, Commander. This is Lee.
some arcs or
Greetings,
doubloons.
Commander. This is Celeste.
Greetings, Commander. This is Eden, your cockpit voice assistant, or COVAS.
Greetings, Commander.
But you can
This is
change
Celeste.
the weapons color,
Greetings,
the engine
Commander.
color.
This
You
is
can
Karina,
name your
your
ship,
cockpit.
that's free.
Greetings,
And
Commander.
you may have some
This
free
is
decals
Celeste.
you can put on your
Your
ship.
cockpit voice assistant, also known
The
as
ship
COVAS.
kits, those are kind of like
Installed
skins,
to provide fast
basically.
information and analytical
I was going to
support.
get a new voice. Cost too much.
Oh, yeah.
I've got 421 and she was going to cost
Yeah.
me 8,800.
Yeah. That's probably the most expensive thing, to tell you the truth, is those. You could have some decals, and then you can name your ship, and it'll paint it on the outside.
All right, where do I name it? Still livery?
Yeah, still under livery. I think it's the A to Z.
Identification. Nameplate 1. Okay, this is pictures.
Should say
Yeah, classic nameplate pack. Pack.
wow. That sucks. I hear we did
Incoming
get
message.
something where just like basic letters for free, but maybe we didn't. Maybe I bought them.
I
Maybe
went
they
there in
getting
damn
greedy.
voices. I wanted Celeste.
Yeah, I've got her. I think I actually got them all. Of course, I've been playing these games as they come out, so I've bought a few. And they don't. It's like World of Warships. They don't really charge for new content. It's very rare that they charge for content because they make a little bit of money on that store. I really don't know how they make that much money.
Yeah,
I don't.
I'm gonna end up spending money on this game so I can get Celeste.
Yeah, I ended up. I think I've got 2 or 3, and then my fleet carrier. When you land on it, the colors that it is, the blue, the whatever, the way that it looks, the blue lights on the landing pad, and then the voices that talk to you when you land and stuff. I can actually change it. I bought 2 or 3 of them. You play World of Warships a while, you come over here and spend $10 or $15. You're just like, well, that's nothing.
Y'all spent $60-something on one boat.
Oh, yeah.
Carrier is now
I've
under
never
pre-flight
spent that much
lockdown.
money on
All
art.
services have been suspended.
I may have spent $60 on ARCs over since it came out in 2008 or whatever. Maybe spent that much. I have to really like the ship before I buy a paint job. The Python's got a paint job on it. I use it a lot. And of course, you see my Corvette. I've got several paint jobs with the Corvette because I fly it a lot. And I bought the weapon colors, and then there's a little, like once we get your Explorer, you'll buy a little, what do you call it, like a little ATV like thing, and then you can actually spend arcs to buy colors for those. So I actually bought a couple of those back. It's pretty bad when you get to play a buddy and Jaeger, and they start going, "Look at mine," and you're like, "Oh shit, now I gotta go buy the red lights."
How much do you think it would cost to
Maintenance crews have signed off.
buy
All
everything?
scheduled work has been placed on hold until the jump is complete.
I don't know.
All crew, prepare for carrier jump.
I don't know. I don't. Like I said, I don't have paint
This
jobs for
carrier
every
is
ship,
about to engage the frame shift
and I
drive.
don't have ship kits
Please
for
move to a safe
everything.
distance.
Maybe $150 maybe to buy something for every single ship. Maybe. I'd have to go look, because normally I don't. I'll buy a new ship and I go, oh, I want a paint job for it, so I'll buy $10 or $15, whatever I think there's a good arc. Because it's kind of like World of Warships. If you buy $10, you get this many, but if you buy 15, you're going to get 5,000 extra or whatever. So you'll spend the 15.
Attention all personnel, frame shift drive has been engaged.
And then I've got ship kits for several of them. They're like fins and shit. Just, it's all looks. Nothing really hurts you.
Attention.
Gameplay.
Counting down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I quit the game because I didn't see the takeoff screen. I afraid it was gonna leave me there, so I quit and went to join back when you get there. It's done that before. But if I don't see the countdown when I should see the countdown, I have to quit really quickly. That's the second time I've seen it do that. I really didn't want to chase it down in my Python because I was sitting in my Python too because I was telling you how to set it up. Sounds like you landed on regional.
We're exiting the portal now. A7.
I wonder which one of these we gotta land at.
Here we
Oh,
are.
a little screen. Dallas Terminal. Oh man, don't tell me it's way the fuck down there.
Do I need to come auto launch out of here?
No, hold on. I'm looking at this. Oh shit, that's a long ass way. I should have looked at that distance from the star. We can see how long it takes. We'll make one trip and see how long it's going to take to get there. So in that, might be able to jump the carrier down there too. Damn it. But in that second row, the second star down, it's way out there.
Do I need to be somewhere? Because I'm still looking at the door.
Yeah, well, look in your system map.
System map.
And then there's 2 stars in this system. Of course, we're parked at the top one.
Yep.
And then we need to be at the second star, and it's way out there. Oh, it's the one planet toward the end that doesn't have rings. Mandarin B7, the Mandatar, whatever the B7. Yeah. And then right underneath it is Dalmas Terminal. That's where we're going.
That looks like a big thing.
It's a little station. That's why we had to get Pythons. But the bad part is it's 29,243 light seconds away. So I'm going to go ahead. I set that as my destination. I'm going to auto launch, see how long it's going to take down there. I'm going to go ahead and try while we're flying to move the carrier down to that planet. That way we don't have to make this trip back and forth.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty damn good distance between where I'm marked at and where we're looking at.
Yeah, it's a pretty good haul. Yeah, I didn't have this system charted, so I couldn't tell. So I've set the carrier to jump, so it's going to jump. So we're going to go ahead and move, though. We're going to go ahead and fly down there.
You just want me to sit here and go with it?
No, you can go ahead and take off. It's going to, we can be down there in less than 15 minutes, I would think. It's going to suck if we get down here and they ain't got no gold. I'm going to get really pissed off because the NORA website says they've got lots of gold. And I could see that they would have lots of gold because a lot of people ain't going to want to fly down here and get it. So yeah, just get away and go ahead and hit Y and jump into Super Cruise.
Okay, I'm just gonna sit here in the ship and go with the ship.
Or you can. I'm flying.
It's too late now. I'm already auto launching.
I want to see how long it take to get down here and to see if they got gold.
Ship released. Restrict speed until a carrier is far behind you.
There are ships all over the place out here.
Yeah, that's another reason I want to get the carrier as close as possible, so we ain't got a lot of time out in space to try to get back to the ship and unload.
I think what I need to do is mark that place, don't I?
Yeah.
Scan detected.
Once you get in Super Cruise, just haul ass towards it. Don't pay any attention to it. It just tells you to slow down while you... Yeah, my carrier security scanning it.
Get the damn dot. There it is. 1 year.
Yeah, once you get away and get out of mass lock, just go into Super Cruise, just tap Y. All ass. If it tells you to slow down, it's because you're going near planets. Just watch your time to destination. So
3, 2, 1.
Think you're getting good, you can wait to 7 seconds. I'd even push 6, but if you hit it a little bit past 6 and into 5, you're going to go, phew, not bad. I'm going pretty fast. I'm down to 2 minutes. Of course, I'll have to start slowing down soon.
Going pretty fast. I'm down to 23 minutes. Or 22 hours, I mean. Or minutes. I don't know. I can't tell.
Once you get in Super Cruise, you'll start going real fast.
Oh, I'm in Super Cruise. That's
I'm up to 185 times the speed of... Yeah, don't pay attention to those. That's because you're close to planets. Just watch.
It slowed me down a little bit, but it sped me back in. So, 11. Is that minutes, hours? What is that?
It depends on how many dots you got out there. Like I'm looking at 1:01, so that's 1 minute 0 seconds.
Yeah, I'm looking at 8. Colon. But it counts down. It don't take no minute. It takes about 6 to 8 seconds for that to move.
And then once you get close, it'll start like I'm already slowing down. It's already slowing me down. So the time kind of stop right around in a minute and start slowing down big time because they're slowing down. Apparently, if you get going that fast, you got to slow down. It takes a while. Do you watch The Expanse?
Nope, I
think
tried.
It's on Prime.
Just couldn't get into it.
You didn't like it? I really liked it. Last season wasn't the greatest. I didn't really like it. Started watching this season. But it's pretty cool how they, you know, it's sci-fi, but yet they kind of stayed with the bounds of physics as we know it. So it's kind of neat, you know, they don't really travel faster than the speed of light. They can't.
2 minutes. Still gaining speed though.
Yeah, right at a minute I started slowing down. I'm at 24 seconds right now.
Oh yeah, at 1:04. 1 minute and 4 seconds, man. That 4 seconds took a long time to drop to 3. 1 minute.
Yeah, I went to 7, so I'm double bumpering, slowing down even more. Please have gold, please. Every now and then, this website is not correct.
It's slowing me down now.
But this station being so far from the star, I can see people not wanting to come here and pick up shit. And I didn't really see any fleet carriers. Of course, I didn't look.
This seems like an awful lot of space to get interdicted in.
Yeah, that's why I'm moving the carrier closer. It'll be orbiting the planet that this station is, so it'll be much easier to get in and out of once the carrier gets here. Seemed like it could just, fly over here, but it's got to make a hyperspace jump just to get over here.
Well, 30 seconds now. It's actually counting in seconds now. 10 seconds, I got a double bump, right?
Yep.
Double bump.
Docking request granted.
Okay. Guess I'll smash into something then. Well, I ain't coming up, but there's all kinds of shit coming up in my window. Oh, it's dotted.
Oh shit.
Oh yeah. Planet slow.
I know I set that destination. And they have 99,000 tons and a purchase cost of 40,000 credits when the galactic average is 7,000. That's painful. Sons of bitches gouging.
Well, if this is right, I'll be there in 21 minutes. This planet's got me on a creep.
I guess they made it. He's sending pictures on Facebook of their house.
Yeah, he's on Xbox. He's talking to Mad Dog and all of them. I've seen him pop on a while ago. Can't get away from this damn thing. There we go. I got far enough away from the planet, I guess.
request denied.
Okay.
Did it landed?
Docking request denied.
Seriously?
Docking
Try
request
it again.
granted.
Docking request granted. Proceed to landing pad 3.
Apparently got 3 of them.
Apparently.
Landing gear deployed.
So apparently we need about 15,000 tons. Is that right?
Docking
That's a lot.
successful. Engines disengaged.
Alright, so what do I need to do here?
So you need to go to, once you get in there, go to, you know, refuel and repair, do all that. Then go to Starship Services. You can go to the commodities market. And you're wanting to buy, so it's that first icon, buy from market. And you want to scroll down there to metals. I go.
Okay, slow down. Okay. Buy. Okay, go down to what?
Gold.
Metals. And gold.
Yeah, under metals, gold. Yeah. Expensive too. And you click on
40,000.
gold, it brings up this little thing of how many tons you can buy. And if you just hold left on your stick, you can buy all the tonnage that you can buy. 11
284.
million credits. You click it and she's going to say cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Buy.
Cargo hold at maximum capacity.
Yep.
Now we're going to wait for the carrier to get in here. See how much longer. It's about 5 minutes. But it'll be much closer when it gets here. It'll be right outside this planet. I could probably make it back there in 5 minutes. But my luck, by the time I get ready to land, it'd say, and it'd go away.
Okay, so I am fully loaded then.
Yeah, you're fully loaded. And again, you need to watch how much money you're spending. You don't want to get below your buyback.
I can't tell. It still ain't changed.
My buyback went way up to 5 million. Do I get my cargo back at 5 million?
Mine's my money balance is still at 133. The rebuy is 12,000. None of that's changed for me.
I don't know why that's not updated. How many million was it to buy 288 tons?
11 million.
And then once the carrier's here and I get landed, I'll set a buy order, and basically you'll just sell it back to me, and I'll sell it back to you for the same cost. So you won't be making money, but you're not losing money back and forth. And then once we go to the other place we're actually going to sell it, I'll mark it down way cheap, and you'll buy it and take and sell it. So you really should be just kind of bouncing that 11 million back and forth. I think carrier balance is 6 billion. So I'm going to give you 1 billion of that. So you need a little over 1 billion credits to get trade elite. So it's going to be quite a bit of cargo back. Then if we could have got that Type 9, see, the Type 9 hauls almost 1,000 tons. So it would have cut, instead of making 4 trips, we'd be making 1 for the same amount of tonnage. But we can't land a Type 9 on this little bitty ass station. When we jumped out to the center, you got 25,000 tons of cargo space on the carrier. I didn't know how much we would need. So we filled that bitch up. So we packed 25,000 tons of tritium. Me, Jaeger, and Buddy doing this on a Python back and forth, filling that damn thing up. And then we filled our Type 9s up. And then Buddy's got an alternate account. We filled that Type 9 up. I've got an alternate. I filled that Type 9 up. Greg, Jaeger. We had lots of fuel in reserve, and we made it out there and back, and it didn't use near as much as what that calculator that they've got online, because we ended up having like 15,000, so we only used like 10,000 tons to go out there and back. But that was expensive too. That was painful. Tritium used to be way cheap. And then when the fleet carriers came out, everybody was buying it from the stations, and it made the market fluctuate with how the market works with people buying and selling. So it made tritium go crazy high. I could have looked to see what tritium was selling for. I'd say it's not as much as gold. If it is, it's sad. One of the YouTubers I watch that plays this game, he went out to the center and he's got a bunch of followers. And he had like 2,000 or 3,000 people landed on his carrier when he went out there. They were all packing fuel. So he had plenty of fuel. Because there's an unlimited, it's digital, there's not physical space, so there's an unlimited amount of people that can land on your fleet carrier. And they all landed and went out there with him. And they did shit. There's places that people have found that are really cool to look at and do stuff. And they stopped at all those little, the biggest ball of yarn on some planet out there somewhere. They stopped and looked at or whatever,
So we're waiting on the carrier to get closer?
Yeah.
Has it jumped yet?
Has it jumped yet? It hadn't said it jumped yet. And it says no route set.
So it's still just sitting there where I left it.
I told it to freaking jump. I just got a message. Maybe that's it. Carrier jump complete. It's completed the jump. The carrier is now located in this system. That's where we're at anyway.
Am I launching now?
I'm looking in the navigation to see if I see the Gettysburg and how far away it is. There it is, and it says it's still way back up there. I'm going to just quit the game real quick and come right back in. Yes, it did move. It just so you can look over there and see if you can see it, but you may have to do what I just did. You may have to quit and come back. No. Why are you showing up there?
It's still showing up there to me.
I just looked at it and it was right here. What the heck? I'm gonna quit again because it showed it like right there. Private group. I'm gonna go to buddies so that I ain't fooling with that landing pad issue.
Yep, still showing up there where I left it. So do I need to quit and come back?
Well, that's what I just did, and it's still fucking showing it out there. Shit. Man, I told it to move down here, and it said okay, and then it waited forever, and it charged me for the jump. I'll get charged for that damn jump. You don't get charged for it. You have a service fee. It's $100,000 a jump.
I quit. I'm coming back in.
That's just a long way to try to go back to it, man. Packing a shit ton of gold.
And it is still saying it's up there. Whoa, wait a minute. Yep, still saying it's up there.
It's so weird when I quit and came back in the first time, it showed it real close. Now it's showing it back up there.
Okay, well, I guess I need to mark that as select, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if it's there. For some reason, I can't freaking charge my frame shift drive. Keep saying I'm too close to something.
Okay, well, auto launch.
I think it's moved and it's just not updated.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released.
Lately.
Engines engaged.
That ain't right, man. Told it to move.
Nice lot.
Yeah, mine kept telling me that I was close to something. Charge damn frame shift drive.
Frame shift drive charging.
Alright then.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
My God, really?
Sound like air's charged.
Yep, I'm charged. I'm heading back to the... I don't know what the hell that is. I'm heading back to... That ain't... That's not. Okay. How do I... Alright, how do I get out? How do I stop this?
How do you stop what?
Super Cruise.
You got to go to 0 throttle. I don't even remember how to stop for Super Cruise. I'm gonna fly up here, and I guarantee it ain't here. I bet you $100 it is not up here.
Select it again, because it picked something else.
It does that every now and then. It'll change to another fleet carrier when you jump in the Super.
There we go. Alright. I got to get his Birkin sight now. Yeah, I picked it on the system map, and then when I took off toward it, it was as rain or something. That ain't where I'm supposed to be going. How do I stop this? Yeah, it's still 30,000 LS away, so it didn't move.
Yeah, I'm moving it again. I'm gonna move it out of the system and come back, I guess. But I'm flying there.
Yeah, I'm flying there now.
I bet it ain't there. I bet. Hey Frontier, this makes for some really bad streaming when your shit don't work and it takes 15 damn minutes to do a jump. I think if you made that 5 minutes, you'd have something. And if you could jump like 4,000 light years at a jump, that'd be better too. Make them useful. They want to get this sense of how big space is. I totally get that. But it's also a game you want to play in your lifetime too. At least I haven't been interdicted yet. Of course, I say that. It's about time I get interdicted.
I hope not.
Just remember all this big Xbox button hamburger quit. I mean, I got a message from the carrier that said it had jumped.
It lied.
It apparently doesn't like to jump in the same system, I guess. There's this one place called Hutton Orbital. I can't remember the station it is, but it's a... I want to say it's like 30. Well, no, it's more like an hour real time to fly to that station once you jump into the system. And I don't know why, but everybody tells all the new people you can get a free Anaconda at Hutton Orbital. So everybody, lots of people fall for it, and they fly all the way out there to only find that they can buy a coffee mug.
Oh, that is some cruel shit.
I know, that's pretty rough. I went out there once, landed. I brought my fleet carrier in, got my Type 9. I bought every damn coffee mug they had. They're still on the aircraft carrier. So if you want one, I'll sell you one.
Well, if I went all the way out there, I wouldn't be leaving without one.
Yeah, I know. The bad part, you can't even put it on your damn dash. It's in your cargo bay. Like, that's just not fair. And you go in, look at your ship, like when you're looking at outfitting, all the paint's like ripped off of it and shit, where you've been flying in space so long.
And we're coming up on a frickin' sun, man. Blinding.
Don't forget the double bumper, 10 seconds. 7
Did
if
that.
you're getting good at it. We're gonna jump into normal space. There ain't gonna be shit here. You're like, well, it was here.
It was there when I plotted the course.
Oh shit, guess what? I'm getting interdicted. Somebody just said my word was right. Good job I found you first.
Guess what? There ain't shit here.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Oh, now it's saying security installation. It's giving me security installation. Yeah, that damn ship ain't here, man.
Yeah. Ship is not here. I knew it wasn't. Lying bastards.
Oh man.
It's showing.
It's at the
showing
bottom
it
of
back
the
down
string.
there. It's showing it back down there now, you damn bastards. Cancel carrier jump. Cancel. 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 Oh, don't tell me I can't cancel the damn jump. What? I'm under attack. Oh, hell no.
Frameshift drive charging.
When you're back the other way.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I'm getting
Engage.
shot at. I need to cancel the damn jump.
Did you get interdicted?
Oh, well, yeah, when I jumped out in space. He won't let me cancel the damn jump. Bitch. I knew it was down there. Lying bastard.
So now, by the time I
Now it's
get
gonna
back
jump
there, it'll be
somewhere
going
else.
somewhere else.
Yeah. Sons of bitches.
I'm rolling a full load of gold here. I'm paying attention to all these damn contacts that are popping.
Yeah, he got my shields down and got me to 90% hull too. Me over there on my damn carrier screen trying to damn. I don't know why it won't let me cancel the jump. Still got 7 minutes before it jumps.
7 minutes. Jesus. That means you got 5 minutes, because at 2 minutes it won't let you do shit no more. My batteries are low, crap.
We might be landing back at that station again. That sucks that it won't let you stop it.
This would be a trip trying to hunt this bastard down empty, but it is nerve-wracking doing it with a full load.
It won't let me set another destination. It won't let me cancel it.
If I can get there in 5 minutes, I can get in it and go wherever it went.
I'm 3 minutes out. Of course, these are space minutes, so who knows if I'm going to make it.
Yeah, 2 minutes, it
yeah.
won't let you in or out no more.
Yeah, I'm not going to make it. I'm going to go ahead and set my destination back to that damn Dallas terminal, I guess. We're just hauling gold around for nothing. Just flashing it around, going, look what we got.
Got 284 tons of gold, won't it? Should I do my thing for Dalmas again?
Yeah. It's like you said, it's going to lock down in 3 minutes. Unless you're in front of me. There's no way I'm going to get there.
No, I'm 2 minutes out still. Dallas Terminal.
Bitches. Now I have to set it back over here. Wait for it to get it. Now it's locked. Let me cancel it. Should be able to cancel your damn jump until lockdown. And it ain't working. But he's like, I gotta go to bed early. He's still playing 7 days a night. He's like, I gotta leave the house at 2 o'clock. That's AM. That's just a couple hours. I did go to bed about 4 p.m. or something, just so I could get up at 2.
Yeah. I just went to sleep the other night, man. Man, I slept 12 hours today. I felt rough as crap when I got up. I'm not a 12-hour sleeper, you know.
Oh shit, I forgot the double bumper. Ooh, that was close.
Just double bumpered. I think we're right about the same place.
Must be. Oh, guess what? Being interdicted. Son of a bitch.
Come on, get me at the damn station.
Oh shit. Find this fella.
Oh,
Get out
crap.
of it, get out of it, get out of it, get out of it. Interdiction evaded. He'll try again. But I can get in there. I have this feeling. Persistent bastard.
Oh God, this stinking planet. How to disengage, okay.
Yeah, I'm boosted like son of a bitch. Get in there before there's so much jumps in. Start shooting at me. I know he's following me.
Docking request granted.
Docking granted, I'm auto docking. Man, you talking about paranoid that whole time.
Scan detected.
Yeah, you get pretty paranoid doing this shit.
You're getting interdicted because Jesus Christ, go a little faster. Luckily for me, they went after you with more experience. They'd probably got me.
Landing gear deployed.
They like to do it. What really sucks, like then to that planet you're coming into and you're lined up right to that planet, they'll interdict you right then, and then that little circle you're trying to fight to keep in takes you right into the planet. So you're like trying to fight into it, next thing you know, you're like glitching through the planet into normal space. They're shooting at your ass. Goes downhill pretty fast. Incoming message if that's a fucking carrier jump.
Yeah, I just went into the hangar. I'm paranoid as hell. I gotta calm down.
Carrier message. Gonna jump again. Bitches.
So did it jump?
Yeah, jump to the next system over. Now I gotta try to get it into this one. And you gotta let me select it, damn it.
Yep, it's no longer down there.
It ain't gonna let me select them. Type that shit in again.
Wouldn't it be closer if can you set it to come into hello?
Yeah, nope.
Oh, my battery's died. I mean,
Ah.
Got that one freaking warning a while back. That was it. It wouldn't come back on. Yeah. Wouldn't it be closer? Could you set that thing to go into Zamansky City? That's right
I can
beside
only
us.
park. I can only park it at planets, so I can make it park in the orbit of the planet that we're at, and then we should just be able to go super cruise, and it should be orbiting in the planet that the space station is orbiting. It should
Okay.
be really close,
All right.
and it was. It just didn't show it till we went to there, and it wasn't there.
You got interdicted twice, did you?
Yeah. Once on the way up, once on the way back.
I don't see it nowhere.
It's one system over. Waiting for the engines to cool. Got like a 2-minute cool down. It's got 1 second left. I can move it again. Carrier jump is set. Says it right there. You get to sit around and talk a lot. It's like talking on CB radio, right? Breaker 19. You see any smokies out there? Or pirates? Mostly
Well,
interested in a pirate port.
I didn't have Joe.
One thing when you're sitting there, I like to look at it every now and then. When you're sitting at the station, you can go to Starport Services, and you can do this on any station. And in the middle, it's got Galnet, which is the Galnet News Network, so you can actually read about what's going on in the game stuff. They got all kinds of back game stuff. If you use your D-pad and you scroll down, there should be a bounty report. There's one called the Top 5 Local Bounties.
Yeah.
And if you click that, that will show you the people with the highest bounties in this system. Those are real players. So it looks like Commander Dumb Mutter or something. He's only got a $5,300 bounty, so they not too many guys out killing each other in this system. He probably accidentally killed a cop or something. You know? But sometimes you go into systems and you look and people got like a $5 million bounty, and you're like, oh shit. There's somebody in this system just waiting to gank people. So if you're playing it online, and it's very possible you might run into that dude and he is there to kill you. That's why his bounty's so high. But I like looking every now and then just see how high bounties people get. I don't know how they operate, because you can't land on any system with a bounty unless it's a low security. station. Of course, now they got fleet carriers, so they could just have their own fleet carrier. They could be landing on their fleet carrier. Back in the day, before the fleet carriers, you couldn't land on a regular lawful, I'm doing double quotes around the lawful station, if you had a bounty. You could land, maybe, unless you were hostile, then not so much. The Galnet, you can look in there and you can see there's power play update stuff. That's the power play stuff. And then they got just different stories, but I always check to see the Thargoid conflict and damage station activity. Thargoid, those are the aliens that are attacking human space. It's showing a bunch of stations broke.
What?
Like if you go to that Starship Services,
Mm-hmm.
and in the middle where it says Galnet,
Yeah.
that's like the news network.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it shows like it's always got your power play update, which I'll explain power play later. Then it's got different stories that are going on, but there's always something about the Thargoid. It's the second one, Thargoid conflict and damage station activity report. And the Thargoid, however you pronounce that, they're the alien race that was found a couple years ago, and now they're basically, it started with us. We killed them first, I think, from the story part, and now they're attacking our space stations and civilized space. So you can go in here and see what stations have been attacked, and they've been
don't
out
see
generally
this.
on the outer rings. Do you see Galnet?
Yeah, I see Galnet.
So if you click on Galnet, it brings up the
Oh,
Galnet
okay.
today.
Yeah, okay. I didn't click on it. I was just going down the list.
And
Power
then it's
play
got the power
hourly
play
update.
update. That's, I'll explain power play someday. But the next
Thargoid
one is the
conflict.
Thargoid conflict and damage station. So if you go to it, you can actually look over and see here's the latest information on activity, and it looks like presence in those systems and lists all the systems. So basically, if you want to go kill aliens, that's how you know where to go.
Ah.
And then you'll see it'll show starports that have been attacked. Like they're 0 repaired, one's 1% repaired. So those stations that are not repaired, you can't land on. And I've always wondered, what if you had your damn ship parked on one of those and it gets attacked? Does your ship get blown up? I don't know. So I stay away from wherever that shit's going on. I stay back a little ways. 'Cause I don't know. Shit might get blown up. Damn aliens. And to go fight aliens, you got to totally refit your ship. Like normal ship weapons won't even hurt the freaking aliens. You got to have experimental weapons. And then you got to go hunt those down. Of course, if you're elite, you just go to Nardetra, you buy your shit, come down there and kill shit. Me and Buddy and Jaeger went down. We refit all our ships, engineered them best we could, and we died a lot. There was lots of buying back. There was lots of running. I really dying. I mean, if I seen I was going to go, I got the hell out of Dodge as quick as I could. But there was a lot of times I was coming back with the windshield busted out. And if the windshield's busted out, all that orange shit you see, like the little circle lined up where you're going, you can't see that because that shit's like on your hood, holographed on your screens. And if your windshields all get blowed out, you can't see any of that. So you're driving with a little compass down there.
Oh, Lord.
And you hear, and you only have so much air to get there. And if it's one of these little bitty stations and you get access Denied. You're like, damn it, Greg. Log off or something. I got to get landed. It generally never fails. It's always some little bitty station that you're trying to get repaired at and you can't get freaking landed. You're running out of oxygen. It's a little hairy. Gee, where is that move yet? 7 minutes. 7 freaking minutes.
Till it jumps?
Yeah, yeah. So tonight's stream has just been where we're going to get the shit. We got your ship. We know where we're going to get the ship now. We will go land on the ship and be on the ship before we log off, just in case I get a wild hair to move the damn thing again. We'll at least be on the ship. And then...
Sure you don't want me to stay in the hangar again?
Yeah, don't stay in the hangar. We'll both go get on the ship. And then someday this week I'll log in and make some trips back and forth and get it loaded up. And then next stream will be unloading.
Well, when you get ready, let me know. I'll pop in and we'll load it up and get everything ready for the next stream.
Yeah. Hopefully we can get Buddy not to quit playing 7 Days to Die for 30 minutes. It was loaded up. It'd be nice. When we were loading that 25,000 tons, I was like, it's going to take forever. But it really didn't with all three of us, because all three of us were packing almost 300 tons at a time. It still took an hour or so. We were just flying back and forth. It became second nature and started joking around, racing each other, trying to get landed for the other one, that kind of shit. Hitting each other on the way in, requesting dock at the last second, that kind of stuff. We've had some really good times racing back to the mail slot without auto dock turned on. We just boosting in. Don't go to zero throttle. Request dock. Go and try to get in the dock before he does. We've got hung up in the damn dock before too. Hit each other right going through the mail slot, and then you're screwed. I'm like, okay, quitting the game. Tell me when you're through the mail slot. I'm coming back in. Five minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah, my plan was to go ahead and have this damn thing over here anyway. Well, to have it to where you could buy the ship. I knew we needed to buy you. And then once we do all this, you'll have about 1 billion credits, because you're going to have to make 1 billion credits. So then you'll be able to take you to Shinara Detra and you can buy you something. Figure out what we want to do at that point. You definitely need a Diamondback Explorer. May jump much farther. Then we may have to go the rabbit hole of doing a little bit of engineering.
Yeah, I need one of them hatch things, right?
Yeah, you need that for that. But once we get that permit to the Shinar Detra, you can run that ship in there. We can do a few more upgrades on it that we couldn't do at that place. Get your point defenses on there, and then your pack rat, I call them. Mine's called pack rat. It's actually the name. That's what I call this one. So then you'll keep it on the carrier for doing shit like this. We do this shit all the time for some reason or the other. But then we'll buy you, I don't know, we'll look at the ships and talk about them, see what you want to do. But you definitely need a Diamondback Explorer, or a bubble bus we call them, for jumping around the... Have to see what we can get done, and we may, I don't know what we may do some Guardian stuff. There's a shit ton of stuff we can. But you need to start unlocking engineers so that you can engineer shit. And then there's these Guardian outposts, which is another alien race, but we've never seen them. All we've seen is their ruin. But there's shit to do with those ruins that you can actually get some upgraded stuff. And that's pretty fun to do. Big grindy.
I'll have to get me a chair with some joysticks on it so I feel like I'm in a ship.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of people got those. They buy those big throttle things on the right, left hand, or whatever, and joysticks on the right hand. I used to have all that shit. I have it for the Xbox though.
Yeah, best
I
thing I
played
ever
this
did
game
was
on
steering wheel
PC.
and pedals.
Yeah, I still got a steering wheel. And I've got an Oculus Rift, the VR headset, and it's for PC. So I played this game on PCs. The game is on PC, but they don't link. So I had to start out with a new account, you know, no frickin' money, all that shit. And the VR headset, man, it makes it look, it's really cool. It's so much bigger. And like when you're looking for shit, you just turn your head and look. I mean, you see a contact somewhere, you just turn your head and you target it, you click on it, and it's so much easier. But I went out in my little Sidewinder and I went into, I did a mission for a bounty for somebody, and I went in and I shot the dude and ran away because I knew the cops would come and help me. So the cops come in and help me kill the dude. So I got the bounty for that guy, and I was like, okay, I did good. Then I got killed on the way back, so I couldn't turn it in. I had to do it again. And I finally was able to upgrade to a little bit bigger ship, and I started doing some mining. I went out and I could pack 2 tons. That's all I could pack, which is like one rock. And you're done. You're full. But that 2 tons made me like 2 million credits, and I'm like, oh sweet, 2 million credits. I come back a little bit bigger ship, a little bit more equipment. Come back and I could pack like 14 tons. And I went and filled up 4 of that, and I come back. I was in good shape then. I bought a bigger ship, and that one did it. I went out for another hour or so, filled that sucker up, and I come back. You know, I had 15 million credits after buying 2 or 3 ships. That was back in the day when fleet carriers were fixing to come out, so they made mining very lucrative. You made a shit ton of money mining. Made like $1 million a ton. I could pack like 140 ton or something, so making a shit ton of money. It's gonna jump in 9 seconds. I'm gonna go ahead and just quit the game real quick and give it 9 seconds. I've got 1 arc today for playing. This session. That's because I quit the game. I've made 27 arcs today for what we've done. It's gonna take a while to get that free paint job of 27 arcs a day.
Okay, well my money's updated. Yeah, 3 million rebuy. I've got 62.
Yeah. Well, part of that's the gold on board. So once you get rid of that gold, it should go down. Carrier, yeah, complete.
So 11 million gold to rebuy is 3 million.
Yeah, it's I think it tells you when you log in, but I think it's 10% of the value of your ship for rebuy. So your insurance covers 90%.
At least
Okay, it says carrier jump is complete. Let's really see if it is. There it is, right outside the terminal. I clicked it, set destination, and I'm headed there. I think it helped quitting. Probably should have done that the first time. Could have saved us 30 minutes.
I don't see it.
Yeah, I think me quitting the game before it jumped made it work.
Okay, I guess I need to quit then, huh?
I'd say you may have to. But yeah, I would just quit and come right back, and then when I get landed, I bet it updates when I land. Because when me and you both jumped into the system, it updated. So I think probably if one of us gets there, it'll update. I'm headed there now, so by the time you get back in, I should be landing. Assuming I don't get interdicted in the 30 seconds it's going to take to get there.
I'm loading back in.
I'm almost there. And I hope it's here when I jump out.
There it is.
Hey, I see it. It's here. Hot damn and hallelujah.
Auto launch.
Landing gear retracted. Ship released. Engines engaged.
Freaking ship out in front of me.
Well, if you do like when you jump in, if somebody does follow you in and start shooting, just keep going toward the carrier. Somebody just jumped in here, they're trying to shoot me. But as soon as they shoot, my carrier will obliterate them. So just don't pay any attention to them. Try to land. They call it a no-fire zone for a reason. I made it. Landed.
Frameshift drive charging.
Drive charging.
3, 2,
1.
1. Engage.
Mistaken planet.
We welcome your business at this carrier, Commander. Please enjoy your stay with us. Access granted. Proceed to your allocated path, Commander. Docking request confirmed. Assisted approach is go.
Alright, looks like I made it back to the ship.
Sure.
Once auto docks in there, they can't interdict me, can they?
They can't evict you. You're in normal space, so they can't pull
Landing
you out
gear
of certain
deployed.
rooms. But they can jump in and start shooting at you. And if they do start shooting at you, your auto duck will cut off, but just take over and start flying closer to the ship. Once they fire at you, all the security ships and their fleet carrier will start shooting them, and they won't last long. As long as you don't pull your weapon out, they won't shoot you.
Landing complete.
And you don't have
Command
any
shutdown.
weapons. So
Welcome,
it wouldn't do
Commander.
any good to try to pull them out.
I'm in the hangar.
So once you're here, basically the process, I set up a buy order, so I'm buying gold now. So if you go to carrier services and then the commodities market, you'll see I'm buying gold for 40,000 credits a ton. I couldn't remember exactly what they were selling it for over there. I know it was 40 something. And then you just sell it all to me and confirm it, and it'll offload your inventory into the ships. So you should be getting most of your money back. I couldn't remember exactly what we were buying it for.
I lose 21,000.
So it was a little bit more. And that, like I said, that used to count. So I could just give you a shit ton of money per ton and you'd be making money. But they kind of killed that because everybody was getting elite in like 10 minutes. And now it doesn't count. It doesn't negatively affect you either, so it's not like losing.
I think I sold it all to you. How do I make sure that I sold it to you?
You can look over at your right panel and then bumper over to inventory and you should be holding 0 ton.
Inventory
I can
empty.
look and I can see you sold it to. We now have 560 tons on.
Alright, so now what we got to do next time is we got to go back and forth to there and load
Back
this
and
thing
forth.
up.
Right, back and forth. Back and forth.
And then when it's loaded, we got to go somewhere else, and then I got to
Yeah.
back and forth selling it.
Right, and it'll just be you then. I'll just be kind of sitting around shooting the shit because you're the one that needs to sell it.
Okay. That might be something we need to do offline.
Yeah, offline. It'd be kind of boring. Yeah, it's.
It might be something we need to
call
count
in.
on doing like Friday or something.
Yeah. So yeah, it'll take a while too. I don't know. We'll kill the stream now, but I think I'll make a couple jumps back and forth just to get a little bit done now, and then probably one or two. I ain't gonna do much. It's 11 o'clock. I do 2 trips.
So we're gonna call
But
it here.
anyway, we'll
Three.
call it here. Thank y'all for watching. Next time, hopefully Elite Loaf will be an elite trader, and you'll never know what else happened on the offload. And we'll be buying ships at Shinar Detra, and you'll all be going, where can I find a friend with a fleet carrier and a billion credit to give away? So if you would hit that heart button, follow, and subscribe, we greatly appreciate it. My channel is CapJOP, and Loaf's is Local Lot 35, and we will see you all next time.
Goodbye.